Hello everyone, thanks again for your time and your attention. And today, as always, the topic is writing. Writing O2 because this is the idea that I defend, that you should write all the time. Simple ideas, then more complicated ideas, and so on and so on and so on. Writing is like any other exercise. It's a question of practice, and I like to demonstrate to you here in simple steps that you can start expressing your ideas in a very simple way using a couple of connectors, and from there on more and more connectors. The intention is that you have, let's say, special time for your feedback. And sometimes it's difficult because people think, okay, when I write I have many questions. Your idea is just to write especially with the elements that you already have. Let's say, for example, this. I like to express, and then I say something like this. My ideas. And then I put the first connector. And I need to write more. I need to write more, comma, I use another connector. But sometimes the ideas do not come easy. Do not come easy. Excuse me. Let me correct this. You see, sometimes we make mistakes in here, but the intention is just mistake and correction. They do not come easy. Right? So the idea is they do not come easy, and I would say here, to correct this here too, easily, because it's the adverb. So how can I discover that is not the word easy but the word easily? Because when I write, I remember, alright, that is the correction in here. So you take the other, I would say marker in my case, and then you underline, always underline your mistakes, and you can write here the correction. You got it? But the intention is, you start with one sentence, and then two sentences, and then three, and so on and so on. What is the good effect and the advantage for you? That when you have this in here, and you develop the first idea, check it out, only the first idea, it is not supposed to be complicated. Only what comes to your mind. You can say something like your own biography or your basic description. You can say something like, I was born in, and then I did this, and then. It doesn't matter if you repeat the connectors. Important is to start, because when you have it written in here, you recognize mistakes. When you recognize mistakes, you will write other things that you remember were correct. Online you will find plenty of resources and explanations. I myself will give you plenty of top tips for writing. And it's important that you start very, let's say, simple and easy. Why? Because that is how you motivate yourself every day to have your own feedback. What is the intention of this? To create here your own feedback. And when you have your feedback, you will recognize many elements of the language, many patterns, things that can help you. Writing is like an exercise, like any other thing that you do. You start easily, then go on and go on and go on, and then you say, okay, I develop my ideas, I use connectors, I use other kind of verbs and words and whatever. But the intention is that you say, I like to express my ideas first. If you think that they are not sophisticated, don't worry. Important is that you keep going, you keep doing. And then you will discover how many more elements you consolidate and you learn more with simple writing ideas. Next time I will give you more writing tips and more connectors, more linguistic elements. Thank you for your attention.